expected thunder showers in Winnipeg today, but they got all that out of the way last night. It is a beautiful night for football, another big crowd. The Bombers were an 800 football team at home in this stadium coming into the year. They are 1-3 at home this season. Williams deep, Sergio Castillo with the kick, and we are underway in Winnipeg. They run on first down last week. They did it again here, which leads to second and long. A check down, that is Nick Senecal in the middle of the field. He is close to a first down, but in the passing situations. Second down, just four-man pressure. The completion. That is Kieran Poissant with the reception. Good gain on the play as the Lions, again, an extra tight end into the game for the Lions. This time Bailey with the carry. He cuts back. Wilson with the nice tackle. Stands him right up at the 45-yard line.
A guy with a huge leg.
We'll see how this decision proves with Trey Vaughel into the end zone, off the crossbar, and it is no good. Would have made it from 51, not from 52, but at the
down the stretch of the game against Calgary.
Quick pitch. This one goes to Tim White. White's got some room. Cuts to his left, across the 40, just outside the 30 before he runs out of bounds. A huge gain right there. Bombers knocking at the door here. This time the give again to Oliveira. He breaks through the first wave of defenders. Can't get past Jackson Finley, but more than good enough for the first down. Bombers. Lions showing pressure here. The quick pass to White. Cuts inside, picks up the first block. Working for the end zone, and he is in! Touchdown. We do have flags on the play, but right now the Bombers have a 6-0 lead.
After yards are gained, holding, Winnipeg number 80. We'll go back 10 yards, but it's a first down for Winnipeg.
Castillo with a relative chip shot here. Kick from 16 yards is up and good, and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers draw first blood. And everyone knew that at that point his days were numbered. Fumble snap right there. Winnipeg bounces on the football. Disaster for BC as Salter can't handle the snap, and the Bombers take advantage.
Yeah, and I know your feeling, we talked about this a little bit during the break, is that the quarterback's got to adjust his timing. The rest of the offense, the timing was a little off.
Ball back to Brady Oliveira. He continues to fight and fights and picks up another easy first down. I think Castillo from 16 the last time, from the 12 this time. Kick is up, and it is good, and the Bombers double their lead to 6-0. I think he's going to prevent him from wanting to be aggressive and throw deep. Second and 10. Looks like there's pressure. Salter's going to take off. He's got the first down and slides across the 35-yard line. Pickup of 16. And now this time a high snap. Salter gets a handle on it, gives it to Bailey, but there is nothing there, and the Lions are going to have to punt. At the age of 37, this time it's long yardage to go, and a draw play to Oliveira. Gets a lot of it back, but not enough for the first down on 2nd and 13. It's talking. We were fully captivated. Salter, meanwhile, looks to escape, takes off, should have the first down, and slides across the 45-yard line. Salter with just, maybe they could put Meyer back there. He'd be the biggest DB they have. Drew Brown now looks for the quick screen to the left. That is Wilson with the reception. He's got some room before being brought down. Huge tackle by Darnell Sankey on the play. Salter drops back, looks over the middle, and it is intercepted, or is it? Let's see what the referees ruled here. Ball got batted up into the air, and they are calling it an interception.
After automatic review by the replay center, the result of the play is overturned. It's an incomplete pass. It's going to be third down for BC at the 48-yard line.
Salter gets a break there.
Locking it down here in the second quarter.
End over end punt by Sheehan. Williams takes it at his 20. Has some room this time. Able to make a few miss and gets it out across the 45-yard line before being brought down. Best punt return of the season. A handoff. This time Salter pulls it. Salter's got some room. Gets it across midfield, across the 50. Runs out of bounds at the 48, maybe the 47-yard line. Bombers showing blitz, they bring 5, Salter keeps it and goes, breaks the first tackle, he's still going inside the 10-yard line with 20 seconds to go, and the BC Lions are knocking on the door of potentially taking a lead going into the half. Xander Horvath sneaks to the right, and he is in. This This one's going to count. Touchdown BC, and they're a point after away from taking a lead into halftime. Who would have guessed that, Dwayne Ford?
What a match. We've seen Salter use his legs a couple of times already in this ball game, but really his running ability took over that final drive.
So they ain't comfortable in this situation. We'll see if they open it up a bit more. The play action fake. Brown looking deep, has a completion, and it's Tommy Neild coming back for the kick here. For Winnipeg, Lions showing pressure. They bring one extra. The completion, it's Kevin Clercius with the catch. Good enough for a first down. Second and long again. This time the check down to Oliveira. Should have enough for the first down. Fights his way forward to about the 26-yard line. And another
honored here earlier tonight.
Yeah, Adam Bighill. The kick is up, the kick is good, and the Bombers are back in front by 2.
My career, a great deal.
This time, Salter keeps it again, has all sorts of room coming around the corner. Salter in the clear at the 40, at the 30 before being shoved out of bounds by Major Williams. Big run for Caden Salter, and the Lions are into the third quarter for Winnipeg. 4-man pressure. Salter trying to escape, still has the ball. Not gonna happen this time. Salter is brought down, and who else? Willie Jefferson now leading the league with 6 sacks on the season. Sean White on to attempt a 43-yard field goal, which would match his season long, and he does. The kick is up and good. He missed from 52 earlier, but nails that one from 4. Second and 6. Brown looks to the sideline, has an open receiver. It's Tommy Neild. Gets the first down before being pushed out of bounds at the 53. Only others. This time, the quick pass to Dembski. Deontay Williams right there for the tackle for loss for Winnipeg. Matthew Betts coming around the corner, and he has him. Sack number 6 for Betts. Jefferson got his 6th. Betts says, I'm going to tie you, Willie. Major Williams also a substitute teacher in the offseason. Drew Brown, the fake to Oliveira, looks over the middle. Has Pokey Wilson at the 30, inside the 20, before being brought down. Nice throw and catch by the Bombers. This time the drop back. Looking into the end zone to the corner. Tim White, touchdown, Winnipeg. Finally, they finish a drive and take the lead.
Gonna look at the touch on this football from Drew Brown with Tim White working towards the corner, all the way across the formation. Leads him just...
Another off snap. Salter pulls it, dumps it off to Poisson, spins and should have the first down. Throws, and the guy that sticks around to do all that extra work is Kieran Poisson. This time, Salter looking deep. He's got Hatcher, who makes a nice adjustment and makes the catch. Finally, a big completion. Salter drops back to pass, has pressure, tries to get away, but it's not there. Jake Serezna gets into the party. 42-yard attempt. He's hit from 43 earlier tonight. The kick is long enough, and it is good. Sean White makes it a
Gavin
6.
Cobb and Tommy Neild have shown a penchant for the big catch as well.
Lions with some pressure. Brown trying to escape, gets out of there. Doesn't get the first down, but does make for an interesting decision here.
Brown immediately
again
grabs that lower back after the collision.
Back there with Brady Oliveira. Or if they let him do some things, this time he pulls it, rolls, finds Tim White for a completion. Good start for the young man. Gain of 11 and a first down. Try to put him in position to go get a touchdown. Castillo, the kick is up. The kick is good.
He can make a positive play with his legs.
Winnipeg shows blitz, the handoff to Horvath. He breaks free, crosses the 40, picks up one block, breaks another tackle inside the 25-yard line. Xander Horvath gets BC deep into Winnipeg territory. BC knocking on the door. Caden Salter has his team in position here. Looks deep, has the receiver. Touchdown, BC, Jermaine Jackson.
He has stepped up here in the fourth quarter. doing what needed to be done, throwing a strike here to Jackson. Future here in the CFL.
This time he pulls it and he's going down. The sack right there, Deontay Williams was not fooled.
Without an aerial show.
The handoff to Xander Horvath. He is in the clear to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Xander Horvath will score. BC up 7 with 2:46 to go. Wow.
You watch Horvath here when he sees a little bit of daylight. Lions 7 men on the line of scrimmage, double tight end formation. And you get Xander Horvath running downhill, sees a little bit of daylight. Good luck.
The quick flip, Keon Hatcher, and they make the 2-point convert to Caden Salter. Wow.
He didn't need to pull it.
Let's take a look. Here's Horvath with the flip.
And Keon Hatcher, you need the lefty. Need the lefty to make the throw going left, and Hatch is that guy.
Second and very long. This time Eldersma. This time the ball slips out again. Eldersma looking for it. Looks like BC's got it. Will they rule it a forward pass or a fumble? But the Lions currently have possession.
Yeah, interpretation here is going to be key. I thought it slipped on the throw.
After automatic review by the replay center, the ruling on the field stands. It's a fumble recovered by BC. First down.
Salter pulling the football will probably be the dynamics down the stretch here.
Horvath trying to turn the corner. He does. Inside the 20, cuts back. Xander Horvath will score again. A 35-yard touchdown run for Xander Horvath. He's up to 176 rushing yards tonight, and the Lions extend their lead.
Very focused on trying to get Horvath out of bounds rather than just making a play on the ball carrier. Michael Griffin, by the way, the first man in pursuit. Looked like he may have tweaked a knee there. He was the first guy that had a shot and just got injured as he reached for the ball carrier.
Eldersma on 3rd and 4, checks it down to Oliveira, and that falls incomplete. And the BC Lions will pull off a massive upset with their 3rd-string quarterback, Caden Salter. Xander Horvath, that should do it. The highest rushing total of the season. Horvath with 11, maybe 12 yards on that carry. That'll put him close to 190 yards.
Division rival.
This time Salter pulls it. He's got room. Let's see if he goes for the end zone or if he slides out of bounds. He takes a knee at around the 16-yard line with 26 seconds left to play. And it's a final. Caden Salter and the BC Lions defeat the Winnipeg Blue Bombers 35-19. They snap a 2-game losing streak without Nathan Rourke.